Okay, good morning, everyone. I'm Brittney Solomon, and today I'll be exploring how micro interactions impact user engagement. So, when doing research for my topic, I started paying closer attention to how I use my devices and apps and the interactions that occur regarding feedback. And I started noticing things that we probably don't pay much attention to. Like on Instagram, when you put up a new
I will
story,
not.
a colorful ring appears around a user's profile picture. Or when you type in a chat to anyone on Instagram or LinkedIn or even WhatsApp, an indicator lets you know that the person is typing, as well as on Google's password strength indicator. When you type your password, it will let you know the strength of
I
your
don't
password.
know.
So
Why would
these
I
small
know?
interactions that we don't pay any attention to, these are micro interactions and they enhance our user experience. So let's dive a little deeper. What are micro interactions? So micro interactions are small, subtle design elements that we find in digital interfaces, apps, and devices. They help us to accomplish specific tasks, like clicking a button, a loading page, or getting a notification. Where do we find these micro interactions and how do we notice them? Social media is probably the best place to start. Um, Think about when you like a post on Facebook. You tap the like button and it doesn't just register the action. It gives you that brief, satisfying animation, like a heart filling up or a thumb animating. This feedback is crucial. It confirms your action and makes the experience more engaging. A small visual or haptic response turns a simple task into something delightful, encouraging more interaction. Now consider photography apps or even your smartphone's camera. Micro interactions are there too. For example, when you take a photo, the screen might flash or the camera button might animate. This feedback reassures you that the picture was captured without needing to check the gallery. It makes the interaction feel more responsive and reliable, especially when you're capturing a moment you want to remember. In e-commerce, micro interactions make online shopping feel smoother. When you add an item to your cart, you often see a short animation like the item flying into the cart icon. When you complete a purchase, a confirmation message appears, letting you know the order was successful. These interactions reduce the cognitive load and build trust by providing instant feedback. Devices. Let's talk about our devices, smartphones, smartwatches, and so on. They frequently use micro interactions like haptic feedback or visual notifications to communicate. When you get a WhatsApp message or an email, your phone might vibrate or show a notification with a subtle animation. These interactions alert you without being too disruptive, making the experience more seamless. Despite being subtle, micro interactions play a let's skip a slide. Oh no, okay. Despite being subtle, micro interactions play a crucial role. Let me show you how. They enhance usability by subtly guiding us. Take a button that enlarges and changes color when hovered over. It's a small cue, but it shows the button is interactive, guiding us without explicit instructions. These small cues help users navigate more confidently and efficiently. Micro interactions also provide feedback confirming our actions. When you click the submit button on a form, a brief animation or success message indicates that it was submitted. This immediate feedback reassures us that our action was registered, preventing uncertainty. Without this, users might repeatedly click the button, unsure if the action was successful. Micro interactions improve engagement by making interactions enjoyable. For instance, think about the subtle vibration when you unlock your phone with a fingerprint or Face ID. This quick interaction not only confirms success, but also makes the process feel smooth and satisfying. It takes it makes a routine action into a more pleasant experience. Micro interactions are subtle, focused on a single task, often within a larger interaction. They provide instant feedback, guide us, or add personality to the interface. This makes the interface feel more responsive and user-friendly. Non-micro interactions, on the other hand, are larger and more involved. A full screen loading animation or an onboarding tutorial requires more user interaction and delivers more substantial information. They demand more attention and are less subtle. Developers are key in creating these micro interactions. They translate design into code, ensuring that micro interactions are smooth, responsive, and function as intended. A well-implemented micro interaction makes an interface feel polished, while a poorly executed one can frustrate users. This shows the importance of paying attention to detail in development. Now let's discuss some best practices. Keeping it simple. The goal is to enhance, not to overwhelm. Too many steps, animations, or details can detract from effectiveness. Simplicity ensures clarity and serves the intended purpose without distractions. This makes the experience more intuitive for users. Consistency is key. Maintaining a uniform style, same animations, colors, schemes, and response times creates a cohesive user experience. When patterns are consistent, users can anticipate how the interface will behave, reducing cognitive load. This predictability makes the interface easier to use. Designing with the user in mind. Focus on their needs and preferences, gather feedback throughout the design process, and if users struggle to know if their action was registered, a subtle animation or sound could provide the confirmation they need. This user-centric approach ensures the design meets real needs. Micro-interactions can create an emotional connection. A small celebratory animation when completing a task can make users feel accomplished. This emotional engagement enhances the experience, making it memorable and enjoyable. Emotional connections can turn a good experience into a great one. Accessibility is essential. Micro interactions should be inclusive to all, usable with people with a range of disabilities or abilities. For example, animations should be accompanied by text cues for users with visual impairments, and touch gestures should be easy for users with motor difficulties. Efficiency is crucial. Micro-interactions should speed up tasks without sacrificing quality. They streamline processes by providing immediate feedback or shortcuts that help users achieve their goals quickly and with minimal effort. For example, when you tap to fill out a form, an autocomplete feature might pop up, saving you time. Or when adjusting a slider, subtle vibrations let you know you're making precise changes. These small efficiencies add up, making the overall user experience smoother and more satisfying. But there's a dark side. Overusing animations and effects can overwhelm users, making the interface feel cluttered and chaotic. Too many micro interactions can cause distractions, leading to a confusing experience where the user is unsure of where to focus. It's important to strike a balance. Excessive animations can dilute their impact and frustrate users rather than enhancing the experience. Misalignment is another pitfall. Poorly timed micro interactions can create confusion and frustration. For instance, if there's a delay in feedback and after a button click, users might not be sure if their action was registered, leading to repeated clicks or uncertainty. This erodes trust in the interface, as users expect prompt and clear responses to their actions. Ensuring that micro interactions are timely and aligned with user expectations is key to maintaining a smooth and reliable user experience. Looking to the future, AI-driven personalization is an exciting trend. Imagine a shopping app that tailors micro interactions to your behavior and preferences, such as offering personalized discounts or adjusting the tone of notifications based on your past interactions. This creates a more personalized experience that feels unique to each user, making them more likely to engage with the app regularly. Voice and gesture control is another frontier. As interfaces evolve beyond touchscreens, micro-interactions will adapt to new ways of interacting with devices. We're already seeing this in smart home devices, where a simple voice command or hand gesture can trigger an interaction, like dimming the lights or playing music. This shift will make technology more intuitive and natural to use, reducing the need for physical interaction and creating a more seamless experience. Contextual awareness is also on the rise. Future micro-interactions will be more situationally aware, responding not just to user input, but also to the environment. For example, a smart device might just adjust its interactions based on the time of day or your location, offering quieter notifications at night or providing location-based suggestions during the day. This will make feedback more relevant and timely, further enhancing the user experience by anticipating needs and preferences. In conclusion, micro-interactions, though small and often overlooked, are pivotal in enhancing user engagement. They guide users, provide feedback, make interactions enjoyable, and build trust. By focusing on these small details, we can create digital experiences that are not only functional, but also delightful and intuitive. These seemingly minor elements have the power to make a significant impact on how users interact with and perceive a product. Thank you.